A slow train wreck is what I keep seeing out there. I do. I'm John Laspina. I'm the Carnivore teacher, and I want to talk to you today about a slow train wreck. And that's people who are out in the world eating the standard world diet, not knowing they're damaging the inside of their body and the outside of their body and their emotions and their mental capacity. When eating processed food laced with seed oils, vegetable oil, laced with so many carbohydrates and sugars, just in all the food, the breading, the candy, the cake, the pies, the cereal, the macaroni and cheese, the pizza, just the rice, the corn, everything's made in the standard American diet. Almost everything has some common denominator ingredients, and it's grain, sugar, and seed oils. They make all different things with different combinations of grains, sugars, and seed oils. That's all it is. There's no nutrition in grain, sugars, and seed oils. It's just they make all different delicious, palatable, addictive things from grain, sugars, and seed oils. And it's kind of sad. It really is. People are walking around thinking they're getting a variety of wonderful foods when all they're getting is grain, sugars, and seed oils with added colors, added flavors, added preservatives, added shiny sprays. They mold it to look like this. They shape it to look like that. They call it this name. They call it that name and put it in this pretty package and that pretty package. They serve it at restaurants. It's grain, sugar, and seed oils with probably some other ingredients too. And it's a slow train wreck because you don't get sick right away. You don't die of a heart attack or a stroke within the month. It's a slow train wreck through your 30s and your 40s. Then the weight comes on, the 50s and the 60s, and then the problems start happening, 70s and 80s, the arthritis and the diabetes and the Alzheimer's, all these, the cancer. All these problems start coming on later in life because your whole life you ate grains, sugars, and seed oils in many different forms called processed food or fast food. Eventually, you have a poor quality of life at the end of your life, dragging out the misery and the torture before you die. So get off that train, folks. I got off the train. I'm on the proper human diet. I eat no grains, no sugars, and no seed oils. In all of the foods that I eat, there are no grains. There is no sugar, and I eat no seed oils. I got off the train wreck train, the train that was eventually going to crash and go over the cliff and start a fire and everybody was going to die. I got off the train before it went over the trestle, the broken bridge. And I want to encourage you to do the same thing by eating animal products only. Go carnivore. If you want to go ketovore and have some plants, do what works for you. It's less bad by so much than eating grains, sugars, and seed oils. Cereal, tortillas, popcorn, you name the food that's out there that people eat as snacks and part of their meals, it has grains, sugars, and seed oils. Get off the slow train wreck and get on my airplane, folks, which is going to soar into... I plan to live to be 120 years old. Don't laugh at me. Our genetics, our telomeres, and our chromosomes, we're genetically supposed to live to be 120. And unless, an accident gets me or something gets me, that's my goal. That's my plan. I may not make it because I ate grains and sugars and seed oils all the way up until I was 53 or 54 years old. I ate and my mother probably did when she was pregnant with me. I ate grains, sugars, and seed oils all the way up to 53, 54 years old. And then I got off the train. Before it wrecked, I wish I had done it sooner. And now from that number, 53, 54, I'm probably doing it backwards in the camera, right? From left to right, right to left. Now I'm eating the proper human diet, and I expect to live longer than I would have ever lived with a better quality of life. I hope it's 120, but I hope that when I get there, I'm still feeling great and looking great. We'll see. Eat well, my friends, and have a wonderful day.